Hello everyone. So in this video we will be learning about JavaScript array related functions. Okay, so there are a couple of functions like map, filter, every, for each. So these are very important when you work with arrays in JavaScript. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So first of all we will have a HTML temp tag, and then we'll have body, and within that we will have h1 tag, and this will have our output. So whatever we calculate in our function, JavaScript functions will get outputted over here. Okay, so so this is our basic template where we write our function main calc. So this is our main function which will call initially. So alert, let's say hello, just to check. Okay, and we'll call main calc, and this is printing hello. So our main object is obviously not to print hello, but what our objective is, we'll have an array first of all, because this is array, so we will be having an array. This is the array related course, right? So 20, let's say 50, 30, and let's say 40. So this is our array, and what we'll do is we'll first of all I'll do step by step, okay, so that it becomes easy for you. So output dot inner HTML equals a. So what it will do is it will grab the DOM element output and our array will get displayed over there. So let's run it, and there you go, we have our array. So we can add some functions like a.sort, which will sort the array. Okay, first we will look into the simple functions, then we will look into some complex but very useful and necessary functions. Okay, so this is a.sort, which will sort the array. Okay, so now let's do a.push. What do you want to push? Let's say 90. Okay, and 90 gets pushed into the array. You pop, let's say 10, and sorry about that, yeah, always pop happens from the end. Okay, so 40, and this will pop. Okay, just what we do is we'll do one more, we'll pop another one. So 30, let's pop it, it's gone. Okay, so push pop is done. Now we'll come to some important function, which is map function. So a.map. Now here in the map function there is one concept called callback function. So when you pass another function as a parameter to a function, then that's called a callback function. So a.map, and within that you will pass, let's say, calc. So this is our function, our callback function. Okay, so function calc, and within this what we'll do is first of all we'll have another array b, and we will display. Okay, so now our map function we are calling the callback function. Now what the callback function will do is I will explain every line of code. Okay, so what this will do is it will return, what it will return, it will return square. So x multiplied by x, so this is, got it. So we are getting the squares. Now let's explain. So first of all, when a.map function is called, first it will take 10. It will pass that 10 in the callback function, and it will get squared, the value will get returned, and it will get stored in the b array. Okay, so this is callback function, and this is map. Okay, how you use it. Second, it will take 20, it will pass it in the callback function calc, it will square it, it will return it back, and it will get stored again in b. Got it? Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll have sum equals 0. Okay, we have a sum equals 0 and we'll have for each function. Okay, so what for each function will do is, will not require this for each function. In the for each function, what we'll do is, we'll call a callback function. Okay, so there is a common trend, a dot for each, a dot map. Okay, you call a callback function. In the callback function, what you do is, we'll have sum plus equals and we will have x. So now sum is getting stored. Okay, and now what we will do is, we will print sum, and if you see, this will print 150, which is the sum of this. Okay, you change this, add something like, let's say 60, this will print 210. so this is working. So what this is doing, let me explain, is this is the function initially called. In this we have an array, it will take 10, it will pass it to for each will call the callback function with 10, it will add to sum, which is 0 now it becomes 10, now it gets added. Okay, and it's stored here, so it gets displayed as 10, but this is happening very fast. So now it takes 20. Okay, now sum is 10, it will add that, and it will add 10 plus 20 is 30, so it will store that, and in the end ultimately will get 210. So that's how it's happening. Okay, so this is our callback function. Okay, so now what we will do is, we will have filter, a dot filter. Okay, this is another function called filter, and what we will do is, we will return x greater than, let's say 15. Okay, x greater than 15. So what it will do is, a dot filter calc, and we will store this in another variable b, and we'll have b over here, and we don't need the sum anymore. Let's run it, and you will get only this part. Okay, if I give 25, you will get only this part. So why is it? What filter does is, it will filter out, what it will do is, it will filter out the based on this condition. Okay, since it's x greater than 25, it will filter out all the values from here which is greater than 25. Now there is a function called every. Okay, what does every do? Okay, so this will be a slight different one. Okay, slightly. So what it will do is, let's keep that way only, and we put it in v, let it be like that. So what it will do is, every will either return true or false based on the everyone should be, let's say, greater than 5, it should return true. So this is returning true since all is greater than 5. Now if you give all is greater than, let's say, 35, now this is then true, in the array all is not greater than 35, so you will get a false. Got it? Now there are some more functions to show you. Okay, so let's say you have another array of, let's say, 15 and let's say 35, 15 and 35. Okay, so now you do, what do you do? You do a dot concat, okay, and you put b, and you print a, and you see what happens. So what happens is, a dot concat b, and let's put it in a third variable c. and you see that the two arrays are now joined, concatenated and then displayed. Okay, so this is another function which can come handy. Another one is a dot index of, and let's say index of 50. Okay, you don't need this now. So index of 50. Now what is the index of 50? It's 2, 0, 1 and 2. So 50 is in its 2 position and it's returning 2. So thank you guys. These are some of the JavaScript array functions which can really come helpful and handy to you while you work with arrays in JavaScript. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.